Zarkazm here. Welcome back to GregTech. Oh my gosh, it has been a bit of time. I have to apologize for the lack of content over the last few weeks. My wife and I had a nice little vacation, and we just been recovering from that vacation, so haven't really been able to do much. Now, if you'll notice, I do have a bit of an issue here. As I mentioned before, I did add I added open blocks, so that's given me a gravestone due to, let's just say I was doing a bit of mining and I had a little bit of a misstep, a little bit of a misjump here. So now I'm just mining blocks so I can recover my grave. You'll also notice that I have updated the Sphax textures a little bit. I was able to find some Sphax textures for Geologica, which has actually made a lot of the Geologica ores actually look like ores. And once I recover my gravestone here, you'll be able to see that. The trick is just going to be getting down there. Oh, without getting killed, because I hear a skeleton. Oh god, where is it? It's up there above me. Now, I only have 2 lives remaining. Oh god. Oh, this is not good. Nope. There we go. I only have 2 lives remaining, so I do have to kind of keep that in mind. You'll also notice I do have a lot more health than usual. I've actually added a couple more mods. One thing I added to help with my survivability is the more health mod. I think it goes by another name as well. I think it's like RPG... I don't remember. It's like heroes more health. I don't know. So I've added that just to kind of give me some more health, some more survivability. I've also added a few more mods. I'll talk about those here in a minute, though. While I'm trying to recover my grave, I would like to talk about our quests that we are working towards. So. This is not good. No. There are a lot of zombies on their way to me. Now, there's a problem. I can't quite... Oh god, I can't get to this. Okay, so I want to talk about the mod pack. So this Learn GregTech mod pack is a very minimal mod pack at its core. I mean, obviously I'm adding things to it as I go, trying to preserve what the mod pack is. So I'm not adding too many things, just some things to kind of help me along. But at its core, I'm still trying to focus on GregTech. And GregTech inherently makes a lot of things more difficult, like the bronze that we need for the quest that we're on now. See, by default, the normal recipes that would turn, like the industrial craft recipes that would turn tin and copper into bronze, it's usually a 4 for 4. It's 3 copper, 1 tin, and you would get 4 bronze. But GregTech, that's dangerous. GregTech nerfs this to you just get 1. You just get 1 bronze. So it is a bit of an issue. There are ways around it. For instance, if you have Tinker's Construct installed, GregTech does not override the alloy recipes of the smeltery, so you're able to go that route. Also, if you have Metallurgy installed, Metallurgy has its own copper and tin and bronze and all that, and I believe it's also a 4 for 4. So there are ways around it. Same thing with steel. Steel is another big thing, and that kind of goes into a brief industrial craft history, really. Back in the Tekkit days, really the only mod that added steel at the time was Railcraft. And Industrial Craft really didn't use steel. It used refined iron, which you would basically just smelt iron again to get refined iron. Can I do this? we go. We're making progress. Anyway, so yeah, instead of steel, Industrial Craft focused mainly on refined iron for everything. Now, eventually, refined iron kind of went away as Industrial Craft was being updated into what I would call the Feed the Beast era. And it started to be more integrated with steel, especially GregTech. Greg really started to kind of capitalize on the use of steel by their mods. In the current version, like the 1.7 versions of Industrial Craft, refined iron is back, but it is basically equal to steel. So, as before they were two different things, now it's basically equal to steel. So it's, you know, a slight improvement. But the reason, what that brings me to, the reason why I'm talking about this, oh, thank God. The reason why I'm talking about this is because it, in order to progress through GregTech's system, you need steel, because it overrides all the Industrial Craft recipes that would normally require iron to require steel. And the only way to get steel, in this pack anyway, is Railcraft and GregTech. So, like I was saying before, if you had other things installed, like Tinker's Construct and Metallurgy together, you could actually mix Metallurgy's manganese in the smeltery with iron, and that would make steel. Alternatively, if you have Mechanism installed, Mechanism, which I'm sure you would remember from the Vault mod pack, Mechanism, you know, it adds osmium is its main ore, really. Yeah, my inventory's a bit of a mess. But anyway, there is a way to make steel that isn't overridden by GregTech in Mechanism. Now, we don't have any of those installed, and I'm not going to install them because the point is to use GregTech, of course. All right, now we get to see what's collected up here. Hello. Oh yes, I did use those 2 diamonds that I collected earlier to make a diamond sword. I felt that it was a good investment. However, I have since actually found some additional spawners. You see some more waypoints here and there. Oh, screw you. I've since found a couple of additional swords just in chests, but I'm continuing to use the diamond sword because it's the most effective. Alright, so... and as I was mentioning earlier, added some more mods. You'll see I added the backpack mod, mostly because I've moved house. You'll see I've marked a couple of villages actually. Well, actually, I'm more than 1,000 blocks away from where I'm currently living. Whoa! All right, I need to get out of here. And I don't remember the way out because I actually died down here like the other night and decided to wait until I could record. Ooh. I don't want to go that way, though. Alright, so I'm going to get back to the surface, and we'll continue our discussion. So, see you guys in a minute. Okay, I think I'm out. Ah, yes. I'm out. I know where I'm at now. Oh, God. I'm, however, almost dead. I did take another dip into the lava on my way out. Now, you'll notice, I mentioned earlier, I updated the Sphax textures for Geologica, and see here, the banded iron ore actually now looks like ore. And I have a couple additional ores in my bag. It did take me a while to find copper, and I actually, at first, didn't think that there was a copper ore in Geologica, so I was looking for caves that had the normal Industrial Craft copper. Oh, I haven't been there yet. I just see Steed. And then I eventually found Geologica copper in this cave, which is also where I found 2 zombie spawners. So I did get some good loot. So there's 1 spawner's worth of loot, and I think another spawner I'd already taken back home. Yes, I did get a horse. I did tame a horse. So now I'm going to journey back home. We actually have to go past spawn. I found a village that I've decided to claim a house and live in. Hello, cow. Whee. Oh, no. No, horse. No. You can make it, horse. I believe in you. Oh, man. You know, when they added mounts to Minecraft, not the mod. I know there was oh shit. There was a horse riding mod for a while, I think with Mo Creatures, but when Mojang added horses to Minecraft, I don't know, they could have done a better job, especially in multiplayer. Like, even boats are still severely broken in multiplayer. And just riding a mount, like even riding like chocobos from the Chocobo mod is just so unbearable on a server. Alright, come on, scale the mountain. I must have gone a different direction to get here. So anyway, back to my discussion. So, GregTech... Ow. Shit. So, GregTech does integrate with other mods in a way. In fact, GregTech has said that he only changes like 3 things, and I'm sorry, Greg, but you're a liar. You hijack like everything under the sun. I mean, in fact, GregTech has become one of those mods that most modders refuse to support your pack if you have GregTech. Even some mods, like Tinker's Construct, will not give permission to be in a mod pack with GregTech. So it is interesting. So like Tinker's Construct, you're not gonna have a mod pack out of the box that has Tinker's Construct and wait, am I going the right way? I might be going the right way. That has Tinker's Construct and GregTech in the same pack, unless you put it in there yourself. Ain't gonna happen. So yeah, an issue I'm having right now with, and I don't know if it's because of the custom origin mod that's in this pack, just the way, because I didn't mess with any of the settings, so if it was already set up in a config by default, I don't know, which it may be, just because I know this is designed to make it more of a challenging GregTech type of pack, or if it's Geologica, because I've never played with Geologica before. I've also never played with Highlands before, so that could be another thing, but I feel like ores, like the common ores like iron and gold, especially diamond, I've only found the 2 diamonds that I used for a sword. And I've been relying on the Applied Energistics quartz for pickaxes at this point. Alright, here's the village. I should probably collect some of the crops soon, make a farm of my own, things like that. I'll do that off camera, of course. And that's my house. This is my house right here. And over the fence. Whee! I don't have a lead, so that's where he stays. I don't have a name for him either. Oh, I'll name him at some point. And just stay there, horse. Alright, let's get inside. Okay, nice and rested. Alright, so this is my home. I've also added the project bench. I don't remember if I mentioned that in the last video. I may have done that between takes. It's been like 3 weeks. So I did add project bench, which is a standalone mod. If you're looking for it now, it's been renamed to Crafting Suite. And the last time I used it, it was still kind of buggy. But in 1.6.4, you can still find the original standalone project bench, which is basically a replica of Red Power 2's project bench. Oh god, villager sounds. Can I do anything about this? Where's audio? Have I... Oh, that's right. I'm already used to 1.7, how you can individually adjust sliders, but in this you really can't. So Yeah, I don't know what to do about the Jawas. So anyway, here's some more loot that I've gotten from the dungeons. A couple lapis swords, an infinity sword, which is made out of iron blocks, by the way. Iron blocks there. I found several ingots, actually. Some brass, some silver, lead, and bronze even. A couple more gems. Still tempted to add Project Red's, at least Project Red's module that lets me make gemmed tools. And here's all the ores I've been collecting. So actually, I need to figure out how much copper I have. So here's Industrial Craft copper, and there is the Geologica copper, which took me a while to find. So let me get situated, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, one more thing. You'll notice out there, I was chopping wood the other day, which this is all the wood I've got, and I came across a single lonely rubber tree, and got one sapling from it. So I did plant that. We do have. Is it getting started? Yeah, there is a quest for... I did make a tree towel. There is a quest for 4 rubber tree saplings. I only got 1, so I'll be waiting on that. And then finally, we need to get 3 stacks of copper ingots. Oops. 3 stacks of copper ingots and a stack of tin ingots, which effectively, since I've got the grindstone, I need... a stack and a half of copper ore and a half a stack of tin. I already know I've got the tin because I got 35 tin right here, and there's also... I found the Geologica tin the other day. What does it look like? Maybe it's in my pack. Oh, here it is. What is this? It's funny because I think this turns into iron. Oh no, it turns into tin as well. Alright, yeah, so there's a GregTech tin, apparently, and a Geologica tin. So I know I have enough tin. I'm going to be annoyed if I don't have enough copper, actually. Crap. I don't have enough copper. Balls. Although, I say that. How many copper ingots do I have? 8. 8 copper ingots. That's not going to be enough, because I need 3 stacks. This sucks. I hate that copper is so hard to find. Ugh. Anyway, let me get situated, and I'll be back with you guys.